If you struggle with making pork chops so that they're not overly cooked, same with chicken breast or even steaks, Sous vide is the way to go in the deluxe multi-cooker. It's very precise. It'll turn out perfect every time. When cooking with sous vide, I always refer to the little booklet that comes with your deluxe multi-cooker. There are charts in here that tell you exactly how long to cook your meat for. I'm going to be doing some pork chops today. I want it to be somewhere in between these two. So I'm going to choose 140 degrees, or 45, excuse me, and then you can choose the time range. Keep in mind it takes about 40 minutes for it to come to the temperature that you need. Turn the dial until sous vide lights up. Press the button in. I'm going to keep it at 145 degrees, and I'm going to reduce the time. You can go anywhere from 2 to 4 hours. So for what I need today, I'll do 2 hours and 30 minutes. Press and hold. And when it's running, you can press and hold again until it beeps to turn off the chimes that will go off every 5 minutes. There we go. It'll take about 40 minutes, 30 to 40 minutes for it to be completely at the temperature that you need. So be patient and plan accordingly. This is not a quick fix, okay? You want to cook ahead of time or plan ahead. My water is cold and it's at the halfway point. Never ever start with warm water thinking you're going to save time because it will take you longer. You'll always start with cold water first. I love seasoning my pork chops with rosemary herb. It's so delicious. It's really great on anything. I like it on turkey, on chicken. For pork chops, I like to put it on both sides. You don't need to add any oil to this, okay? And it's best when you're doing sous vide not to use fresh garlic either. You want to use dry seasonings. It tends to do better. I also prefer to use thick cuts. So you'll see these pork chops are bone in, and they are about an inch, maybe a little more than an inch thick, and that's exactly perfect for sous vide cooking. I'm going to put it into the silicone bag. If you don't have one of these, you can use a freezer size Ziploc bag. Sous vide means cooking under vacuum. So basically, we're creating that vacuum seal with our bag here for the meat. So you want to take your bag and zip it almost all the way and then press out as much of the air as you can. If you're using more delicate foods, you don't want to push on it quite as hard as I am now. But do you see how it like sucks it in? That means that it's going to stay underwater. If there's air in here, it's going to float to the top. We need it to be sous vide. It needs to be under vacuum into the water. Now that it says add, it's time to put our food in there. So take your bag and you want to make sure that it is completely submerged. So all I want at the top is the cuff. Just take some tongs and push it in there. If you find that your bag is floating, you need to just push out more of the air. Okay, so it's okay that it stays like that. Add your lid. If you don't have the glass lid, but you have the regular lid, that's okay. And then we push the button. It's all done. So we'll take the bag right out. Use your tongs because the water's pretty warm. There's a lot of water in here, and that's from your whatever meats you're cooking will lose some of their juice. So you want to pat it dry. So I like to take tongs and then just lay it right on the paper towel. We want to dry both sides. This is fully cooked now, so it's ready to eat, but we're going to make it look pretty by searing it in a pan. So just go ahead and pat it dry on both sides. I'm using my 10-inch stainless steel pan today. I'm adding a little bit of avocado oil to the base. And once it starts to shimmer, it's ready to sear. You can use cast iron for this if you prefer. And you just want to be careful that it doesn't splatter if there's any bit of moisture that's on there. All we need is about a minute on each side to get that nice sear. If it's popping a lot, you can just add your cover off to the side a little bit so it doesn't splatter. There we go. Restaurant quality at home. Try Sous Vide in your deluxe multi-cooker. It means your meat will never be any more done than you want it to be.